Hey crew, working on a good nighttime project. Squirting styrofoam. You can see some right there. You can see it up here in the joint between the wall and the ceiling. And yep, just trying to plug up all the air gaps that I can. It's not gonna hurt. This is all gonna get covered in hemlock. So it's gonna disappear and you'll never know what's in there. And it's not triple expanding, it's not double expanding. I don't really think it expands much at all. It does a little bit, but the can doesn't say anything about, massive expansion. So the foam I got, I didn't know existed. Dave told me about it. He says, they got great foam that is mouse resistant. I said, really? And if you've paid attention in past videos here, you'll see we've got some mouse problems. Trying to get rid of them friggin' things. Is there anything that can be done to help get rid of mice, deter mice? I'm gonna do it. So 12 bucks a can. Mouse shield. And if you smell it, it doesn't smell like regular grape foam. It has an odor to it. And that's what's supposed to deter mice. Olfactory deterrent, they call it. Stop drafts, blocks water, yeah, okay, whatever. That's the whole idea, stop draft. Like right up in here, the ceiling's meeting the wall. We've got a gap. And the gap size doesn't matter. It gets a little narrower down there. But you can feel a draft. Well, we don't want drafts. Summertime it's alright. But in the wintertime, when it's zero or it's below zero and the wind's screaming, you don't want cold air getting in your building. And this coming season, I'm going to work on closing up the soffits outside. But still, if we can help make mice think it stinks in there, help keep them deterred, I'm going to do it. The other cans are a little bit cheaper, but whatever we can do to make their lives miserable, right? I don't care if it squirts out through a little bit. If I have to, I can always trim off a bulge or something when the hemlock goes up, make it fit right. I'm going to keep going until I kill this can. just so it doesn't clog up. They give you 2 straws, but sometimes it likes to clog up in here too. So I'm going to use it up and get rid of it. Well there, little man's room is done. Now, put your hand up there. You don't feel any drafts coming in. Them little drafts will add up after a while. It might not seem like much, but a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little more, it eventually adds up. Alright, well, I'm going to jump over into my room and continue on. Made it quite a ways in here. Made it almost up to the peak. I'm sealing all that up too, because I can feel a little bit of drafts on that exterior wall. And I ran out. You might have seen a clip in the woodwork video from New Year's Eve where I've got some more foam done. And I have. I brought some more mouse heating foam and squirted it in and had the time to sit and harden up. So now I'm going to come through and just clean it up a little bit and see what I'm up to. I don't have to get fancy with it, but just these bigger bulges where it's puffed out, it's going to nip them off. So when I put my board up, even though it's going to be beveled so that it meets the ceiling, this big bulge is going to mess with it. So just got to get them out of the way. I've already come through with a razor knife and scored it from the bottom. I was going to snap that piece out of there, like so. It doesn't have to be nice and pretty smooth in there. Now I can put my board on with my bevel to meet the ceiling, and you don't care what it looks like in behind, but that big bulge would have definitely messed it up. I've got a ways to go. I'm waiting on the hemlock fairy to bring me some more hemlock. So work on getting this stuff all prepped up and ready, so it's less time I have to spend on it later. I got it. Yeah, I should not have any problem running the board down through here now. So now we have trim boards up. You can see what the bevel was doing and how I didn't have to get real fussy with the foam getting trimmed up in there. We got a little bit of a gap between the wood, that's fine. Standing down here at floor level, when you look up, you don't even see it. So she's good to go. Take it easy.